Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do Vampire versus Hemorrhage, issue number 3 by Harris Comics. As you can hear, I got a sore throat, so and I have to go to work in an hour. So we're going to see if it all works out. So forgive me if I'm sounding a little bit weird. And but we're going to conclude this saga, if you can call it that. Probably not. Yeah, it's made by Michael Bear and Ian Edgington. Cool name. So we see this painting with Vampirella lying in the bones. This is some kind of a nightmare or something. But that is nor here nor there because she is here standing on the roof with the group of villains from the last issue, I believe. And it's called Lord Mazarin. What he wants from her, I don't know. Why he brings his goons, well, I don't know. Well, but it's more a plot device because Hemorrhage is flying on the wings of blood. And he's here and he's destroying these people left and right. There's all these fatalities. Look at this. Dun, dun, dun. Flawless victory. Or something like that. So, yeah, he just sucks all the blood in a gruesome way. And I mean, what kind of power? I mean, I wouldn't say cool, but bloody power do you have? Then you pierce someone's body and you suck everything out and you kill them instantly. I mean, it's terrifying. So Vampirella and the Vampire Lord, but he's just been taken care of in seconds, and she is now unconscious because he has a psychic link to her, and he uses that, squeezing it, making her unconscious. So she's having this nightmare with the bones and the skeletons of a woman and a kid or something, and then she wakes up, I guess. And so this Vampire Lord is now disintegrating, and he says, "Yeah, this is my true death. There's nothing you can do to save me except avenge me." So he explains what's happening because he was there when the Red Death was born. So it seems 500 years ago, there was a mage called Prince Prospero. And it seems that he and the other vampire lords, Lady Bilitis and Lord Nocturne, I don't know, making fun of him or something. And he says, "A pretentious, deluded upstart, we thought him an amusing fool for his pathetic attempts at walking with gods like us." But then, I don't know, one day he snaps, and so he uses his powers to conjure some kind of a monster from the abyss. And he also says, well, in his arrogant vanity, he blindly summoned a creature from the abyss between the worlds. So yeah, you mocking him for years, and then when he when he doesn't take it anymore, he does something against it, and you call him arrogant. I mean, these people. Anyway, so the woman called Lady Bilitis is dead, and then they use all his magic powers or something because they are vampires with magic powers, I guess. Used to destroy the tower and burying that creature with it. But it seems that Prospero was still alive, I guess, and or not. Maybe he was dead. I'm not sure because he talks about like he was still alive, but he isn't, I guess. He says, "Nocturne was my friend." I mean, Nocturne was the guy that hired Hemorrhage to kill him, I guess. It's all a little bit convoluted. I know him too well. That's why he has killed me. He has the Red Death. Oh, so Nocturne is the vampire guy. Okay, yeah, the other one. He's the ultimate nihilist. He will destroy himself and everything, or the blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, just really bad written. And he says, "Avenge me." Some of the dialogue can be pretty funny. Anyway, he says, "Yeah, I'm gonna avenge you." And so he's taking a stand. But then going back to the Vampire Lord's lair, and Hemorrhage has some funny dialogue. "I love what you've done with this place. It's my kind of decor. What do you get? IKEA? Seize your prattle, mortal. Is the task completed? Hey, do vampires suck? I think that's a yes, master. So he says, well, that the apocalypse is at hand. But Hemorrhage knows there's something off. He says, I work with some cooks in my time, but I got a bad feeling about this. Real bad. In fact, I'm sensing some weird vibes from that canister over there. Like it's tugging at my brain, calling me to it. So this vampire gives him money, and he says, what's the catch? None. Simply a bonus for a job well done, although I advise you to spend it quickly. And the other vampire says, don't question your good, and don't question your good fortune, mortal. It isn't often your kind leave her in one place. Is that a Fred Perchance? It can be. I'm in a mood for playing with my food. Yeah, that is stupid because Hemorrhage doesn't take shit and he kills him. Like I said, it's a very, how do you say, a very frightening power. If you, I mean, you can do anything. You can kill everything when you want because every living being has blood in it. And even the vampire lord mocks this dead guy. He says, Discutus, Mortimus, I warned you not to underestimate his kind. They are not without teeth and claws themselves. You're a rare individual, Hemorrhage. A human distracted, not distracted by greed. What is what you want? So he says, answers. Mysteries give me bellyache, and right now, I've a honey, and that canister got something to do with it. And he says, yeah, you have a sharp mind, and blah, blah, blah. So the vampire lord explains, again, just like in issue 2, that according to him, the vampire race should have been dominating the world already, but it failed to do that. So, and since he is, old and doesn't want to do, fight destiny anymore, he is want to give humanity its final farewell by releasing this creature into this world and, devouring and killing everyone. All right. And he says, you're going to kill everyone? That's harsh, not to mention putting me out of a job. He has some cold humor, this guy. And I see, you are as greedy and self-serving as the rest of your kind after all. So, again, Hemorrhage, he has been triggered easily and kills the vampire lord as well. He's just standing there and just sucking all of the blood. Or, to let the blood explode in the body or something. And then he goes to, I don't know, the Raiders of the Lost Ark, in the temple, and wants to do a switcheroo, but he's been attracted to whatever it is in this canister, although he doesn't want the world to end. And he's gonna look inside. Well, yeah, that's not gonna go wrong anytime soon, right? So, Vampirella comes in, and she's been greeted by a new Hemorrhage. By the way, this looks freaking awesome. Joe Jusko did it. He made a two-parter. I believe I got issue 1 somewhere. It's going to send it to me, and I didn't know there was 2 parts, so that sucks. No pun intended. Anyway, so yeah, we have Hemorrhage here, but it's been taken over by this creature. So he's now dormant inside his body. Basically, it's Venom taking over Peter Parker's body, but this one is way deadlier. So it seems that he cannot get into this world because of the toxic atmosphere now, because of the 20th century in this timeline. And now he has the perfect vessel to rule the world and kill everybody because that's its purpose or something. It's very paper thin. And, right. So this is pose. He's going to attack her. What is with this action pose, dude? So they're having a fight, and he has never experienced pain before, and he doesn't like that at all because now he has a human body. And then he attacks it with this blood-like slimy powers. And just a lot of talking about... Oh yeah, this is an interesting one, by the way. So it seems that he reveals that Hemorrhage has a thing for her because it's more like an Oedipal complex. You resemble his mother. But it's an Oedipal complex with a twist. He killed her in the end because it was... It wasn't her he truly loved, but her blood. It sung to him, danced with his thoughts. So, and then she says, "Oh well, because of the nightmares and the bones and the skeletons, that was the part, and because this creature was in her head too, because of the blood link and all the convenient stuff." And and he says, "Oh, you're beauty and brains. I know why Hemorrhage likes you," and all blah blah blah. Right. So they're fighting, but it seems that if he is touching the Red Death, touching people, it's hurting them, disintegrating them, burning them. I'm not entirely sure, but she's just here spasming here, and with a come on, dude. But then she is pleading to Hemorrhage, and she says, "Please don't hurt me. You need me. Want me all to yourself." Sorry, this is too humorous. "Fight him. You can do it. I know you can. Fight him for me, please. Don't let me die like your mother did." She does that deliberately. And so he has an internal struggle and pukes out the Red Death. But since the Red Death, like I said, cannot survive in the atmosphere, it's burning up, disintegrating also, and she's, I don't know, killing the slime with a rock, and she's die, die, die. It's probably not how it works. I mean, it's slime and blood; it can go anywhere. But it's dead. But then some things happen to Hemorrhage, and he says, first, "Ah, ha ha ha! Who's the boss now, you sack of slime? We did it, babe. I knew we could be good together. Nah, wait, something's wrong. I feel empty. I can't feel you in my mind anymore. Can feel it inside me." The sexual innuendos is off the charts. So, and then convenient plot point here that she has somehow slipped into his mind and conscious and moved the trapped part of her that was the blood link to your gut. When you expelled the Red Death, you severed the link. I'm back in charge again. How does that work? I didn't see you do anything. I mean, does she have some kind of a telepathy or something that she can do that? Is she Professor X? I didn't know that she could do that. I mean, I've known Vampirella for a very long time. Maybe I missed that part. So conveniently, she just says, "Oh no, I did the switcheroo trick while you weren't looking." And now he is now begging and pleading because he feels empty inside and he cannot do it alone. And he says, "Help me, help me." He just killed her in seconds, but he cannot. He is kind of a weird sexual fetish for her. And then she doesn't kill him, and she also, standing above him, very triumphant. It's like, "Ha ha! Suffer, you fool." Well, that's not what she's saying, but that's the conclusion if you can read it now. And then, well, that's the end. She just flies away and feeling free. And I admit the art looks good. And Hemorrhage is now in some kind of a psychosis, and now more dangerous than ever. How is he more dangerous? He's been locked up. How is he more dangerous? How? Explain it to me. I don't know. We're gonna never know because this is the end of the book. It is so bad, but in a fun way. But it's really bad. The writing is bad. The art looks good, but the poses are, it's the whole book. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment, please. Subscribe to my channel and all that jazz. See you next time. Bye bye.